Being a freelancer is exciting, and allow me to share a few ideas with you about what it's like to be a freelancer and how you can be successful as a freelance professional. So you might want to go into a freelance business. Maybe you want to be a writer, a photographer, a graphic designer. Chances are you want to be a creative professional. Sometimes you could consider a consultant, a freelancer, but most of the time it's creative professionals, and I'm going to kind of talk towards that. Although you can apply a lot of these ideas to business consulting and so forth. The thing is about freelance is that it's just you. It's you and the world, and that can be really exciting. But you have to remember, business is about people, and you need people around you. You need good people around you. People to support you in your business, such as accountants, maybe a lawyer, to review work. At least have the phone numbers handy. You need to have people to refer business to develop relationships with, to trade business back and forth. You may have a specialty, and you probably should develop your own specialty that people know that they can refer that kind of business to you, because maybe they don't do that kind of business, but you do. Or that type of writing, or that type of photography, or graphics, or 3D design, whatever it may be that you do, have this one area that you are the best at and that you can network with other people in your field to refer business to. The worst thing you can do, in my opinion, as a freelance professional, is to connect with one big company, because you're not really a freelance professional that is out there taking on the dream of, being able to take the assignments you want and passing the assignments you don't want, meaning you can't be that free spirit that you wanted to be, that maybe attracted you to the whole idea of being a freelance professional. If you're connected to just one company and they're paying, you're just a contractor. You're a contractor and you don't have the freedom because you're dependent on that big giant. Maybe you have one big client and a couple smaller ones. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe in the beginning a little bit, maybe 50% of your work comes from a big client in the beginning, but over time you need to let that become less and less, not let that client become more and more, like 80% of your work, because if something happens, and something will happen, I have noticed that every 2 to 3 years, it all changes. Something changes big enough that affects your income. Sometimes it improves your income, sometimes it takes it away. I find over time, doesn't mean I lose clients every 2 to 3 years, but something big changes. There is something big internally, and if I don't do the right things or connect with the right people, I could lose that position or that income. Maybe sometimes they take it in-house. There's so many different things, so you need to always be looking for new opportunities as a freelancer. Freelancers can't stop. You can't get comfortable. It's always changing, and you need to continuously upgrade what you do. You need to continuously network and develop new relationships with people. Freelance is a lonely game if you let it. So make sure, as I mentioned before, have people around you. Connect with other freelancers. Look for associations. Look for meetup.com groups that you can connect with people and really understand how the business is changing, get some other perspectives. Maybe you can mentor other people, or maybe you can find a mentor depending on what you need. The thing is, one of the biggest issues when it comes to being a freelancer is how much do you charge? Because here's the issue. You need to make enough money to pay your bills. You need to make enough money to put, to buy your health insurance and put money away for your retirement. You need to do all those things because somebody is not doing it for you. You're independent. So you need to be thinking about those things. And when you price, you don't want it to be so high that you lose the job, but so low that they say yes too quickly. That's always the balance. So when you go back and network with other people, you can have those candid conversations about how much to charge. One of the things I often recommend is to set up a pricing program that is not hourly. Here's the thing, as a freelance person, it's just you. As I've said over and over, it's just you. So your number of hours available are limited. You want to be as highly productive as possible. And when you develop a per project price, or in photography we call it per image price, or in video maybe per minute price, or whatever it is, per something that's not hourly. So in other words, you can give the value of what you do a price, but it has nothing to do with the hours that you put on it. You need to make sure you control the scope of that project, so if it goes beyond what the original intent and original agreement of that project goes, you can charge more. Maybe it happens all the time. People will add more to your project. Well, you need to say, hey, hold on, we didn't agree to that. It's not in the scope. So you need clear guidelines, and then give them a price. And hey, if you do it well and do it a little bit quicker, great. If you need to spend a little extra time to make it right, to make a happy client, that's fine, but it's your choice. That's why you're a freelancer. You have choices. It's your business. And you have to look at it, especially in the creative world. A lot of times people say, hey, I hate business, so I'm going freelance. I'm going freelance because I just want to focus on writing. I just want to focus on photography. I want to focus on design. I don't care about the business. And that is the wrong attitude. Because here's the thing. When it comes to freelance, probably 80% of what you do is business. So have a business plan. Have a marketing plan. Understand that it's about people. You're not getting tired of people, so you go freelance. You have to be able to deal with people. If you're tired of people, go work in a corporation and hide in an office somewhere. I mean, really, that's not true. But the point is, no matter what you do, building your career, it's about people. So being freelance, what's it like to be freelance? Well, if you let it, it'll be lonely. But I recommend you don't. Get out there. You have to be aware of all the elements of your business. Again, you get to wash the toilets. You get to, do the laundry of, for the business if there's laundry. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things. You have to buy your own equipment. You have to repair things. You have to update stuff. You have to understand health insurance. You have to understand the business. I think I got the point across. Freelance is an awesome thing. I wouldn't give it up for the world. Yes, I've created businesses over time and I've hired other people, but the whole concept of having that freedom, as long as you allow yourself to have that freedom, is a wonderful thing. And the honest truth of it is, more and more people are being pushed into that world of freelance, being an independent professional, small business owner, because the bigger companies are all about productivity, and productivity usually doesn't include a human being when done really well. So we want to be out there and present ourselves as a good quality freelance professional who does what they say they're going to do, shows up on time, and has a good attitude also. All right, that's it. Hey, if you have any questions or comments about being a freelancer in general, put those below. And of course, please share this video in your social media, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. You have a great day.